Good evening, everyone. Z here, and welcome to Dead Cells. So, I originally thought about doing Hades originally, but then I was just thinking to myself, I know the Castlevania DLC is here, so plus I kind of want to have a good excuse to try the game. So, here we are, and we're trying something new. So, kind of changing things up. Let me see about something here for a second, because I need something. Okay, add to the group.
So Caleb, I've been watching a video about the Resident Evil franchise, explaining all the events and the video game series, and it's 2 hours and 50 minutes long.
I'm like,
it goes through all like 20 plus games in chronological order, by the way, and it says the year that they take place, all the comics, and there's a play too that counts.
Oh boy.
And the animated cartoons. Yeah, I'm like, I gotta have $1 every time someone injects himself with the damn T virus, or every time a fucking tyrant shows up and they have to kill it. I want $1. I would have like $50 by now. Every time I hear someone inject themselves with the T virus, I'm like, oh, of course they did. Why would they not? Usually it's that they're dying and they have no other move against Leon, Chris, Jill, Claire, whoever they're fighting, and they're like, I'm gonna inject myself now. Fucking Wesker does that in Resident Evil 5 also. When he's losing. Also, Dustin said he forgot the events of Resident Evil 1, the first Resident Evil game. It's turned out that you found out that Wesker's a double agent, and he was behind the whole thing. And like, I forgot what he was trying to test. He was trying to test something in the mansion, and he was behind the whole horrors in the mansion. So that's really, the Wesker's the main villain in the first game. Shocker reveal. And then you defeat him, but he injects himself with the T virus, and that's how he has super abilities in like Resident Evil 5. And then Resident Evil 5, they have this antivirus, and they inject Wesker with it twice, and then he's getting his ass kicked. So what does he do? He he hits something, I forgot what it was, and it re-injects him with the virus even more. So then he turns into a big monster. And then Chris punches a boulder.
Ow, 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 ow. I had to include that part. Very important to the lore.
And then it hits Jill and turns into a Jill sandwich. R.I.P. Jill. So yeah, Resident Evil 4 is fun, but it's fucking hard. I think it's harder than 2 and 3 remake, and probably, in my opinion, 7 and 8.
Yeah, I heard it might actually be harder than the original.
There's puzzles I get stumped on, and then there's combat areas I get stumped on. They have so many different varieties of enemies in that game. I'm not even surprised when a new enemy shows up and it's like a mutated spider thing. I'm like, I'm not surprised. You get through everything in this game. You have to fight giants, you have to fight zombie dog things, you have to fight... There's 2 different enemies are from Resident Evil 3 remake that are in this game also. Resident Evil 4.
I found out an enemy type that I didn't know was in the game until I saw like a little slideshow on Twitter. It turns out you can get run over by a bull.
I didn't know that was in the game. Wait, did I? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind. I didn't think about it. I'm on chapter 10. There's 16 chapters. I was stuck. I couldn't figure out what to do. And there's some parts where I have like no fucking ammo. There's a lot of parts in the game where you just have to survive to get on to the next part. And I'm like running thin on ammo. And there's some enemies, if they get up close to you, you're just dead. It kind of remind me of a clicker. But yeah, you're just dead.
Yeah, like the Plaguela or the Parasite ones. If they get up.
Those guys are from Resident Evil 3. Not the one that can whip you. There's like one that like they'll just whip you if they're near you, but those guys are from Resident Evil 3 remake. But there's one that will bite your head and it'll kill you, which reminds me of the guys from the sewers in Resident Evil 3. And there's some chapters that are really damn long too, along with lots and lots of boss battles. I was stuck on a boss battle for a while, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck to do this. And then I looked up a YouTube video how to do it, and I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. This is actually really easy.
Damn.
So yeah, my hours in the game are gonna be bad. Yeah, I'm not even gonna show you my hours. People are like, this is like a 20-hour game. I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm 60 hours in it. What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. There we go.
Well, shit happens. You, get any well-timed parries? Because I see you can parry about any enemy.
Yeah, honestly, because your knife can get damage and break. You can also stealth kill, which I've seen Caleb do multiple times in this stream.
Again, I saw it in the same slideshow I was talking about. I didn't even know that with a well-timed parry, you can deflect a Molotov and dynamite.
Didn't know that either. The one I complain have with the game is the game's not that scary. I think.
Like, where's the horror of it? Like,
it is a little scary, but also
not too.
I know the AI for Ashley was really bad in the original game, but she still annoys me a lot in the remake. That bitch just like runs into gunfire or Molotovs. I'm like, oh, you dumbass! How many times have I failed the game because her dumbass died? Also, you can accidentally shoot her and kill her and fail.
Yeah, I know. You can do that.
Enemies will pick her up and start coming with her, and I'll like shoot her because I'm far away, shoot them, and I'll actually shoot her. I'm like, fuck, I failed. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I don't know what extent she's less annoying or not.
There's one part where they're shooting fucking cannons at you, and I'm not getting hit by cannons at all. Like, they cause fire, but Ashley's getting hit by all of them. I'm like, fantastic, Ashley, I hate you. So I have to go up, you have to go in and revive her, otherwise she'll die and you'll have to, And when she's down in her state where you have to revive her, if she gets hit by one thing, you fail. Like, I can't imagine playing this game on a harder difficulty, on hard, like. And the game's really fucking long, too. Which is a good thing. Which just means the game's more difficult. Because it's longer, also. Speaking of long, I was playing Last of Us Part 2 yesterday for a little bit. Because I had some extra time after last night. And I got stuck where I thought I was going to get stuck on. The damn fucking bloater when Ellie's on in day 3, when Ellie's on the boat. That's where I'm stuck at. I remember that part being easier than it actually was. I was like, I just have to fight a bloater, it's fine. I gotta fight a bloater and infected are fucking unlimited in that area. And I think the bloater has teleportation powers. He'll just pop up behind me sometimes and absolutely fuck my day. As for Megan, I thought Megan was good, but it touches some like similar themes that Child's Play 2019 did. And also, like, it's PG-13, so they cut out a lot of the gore. I even watched the,
unrated cut.
Yeah, and it still wasn't that gory. I mean, there's like 2 scenes in it that are gory, but it wasn't, like, super gory by any means. Now, fucking Child's Play 2019 is fucking gory. I think Child's Play 2019 and Megan are very similar, and I prefer Child's Play 2019.
And Evil Dead remake is gory as fuck.
I know, I love that movie. It's a gore fest.
I love the creativity of it. And you said you have a thing about eyes. Oh, that scene where
that scene actually wasn't that bad. I think that scene was the glasses part. When he has to take it out, that scene's not that bad actually. I've seen it worse. I thought the scene from Brightburn was worse than that. Like, the chick is taking out a glass from her eyes bleeding.
Really good scene, though.
Yeah, that guy fucks everybody, but he goes through hell. That's what he gets. That's what he gets. I also watched 13 Ghosts. I'm not gonna grade that movie. It was entertaining though. It might have been a guilty pleasure.
Nothing wrong with that.
I had Matthew Lillard in it, and also the chick from American Pie, Shannon Elizabeth, is the actress.
Oh yeah, I did hear Matthew Lillard was in it.
Yeah, he's in quite a bit of it. And I played no Hogwarts Legacy at all this weekend, which is like the first weekend in a while. Mr. Matty says he prefers the Dead Space remake over Resident Evil 4, but he still likes it. I mean, I think he prefers Resident Evil 4 over the Dead Space remake, but...
Someone mentioned that the top 3 highest Metacritic games this year are the Dead Space remake, the Metroid Prime remaster, and the Resident Evil 4 remake. And he's like, what year is this?
I think
those all came out like around the latter 2000s.
I think the Dead Space remake is definitely scarier.
Oh yeah, I'll agree with that.
I love Leon's like quotes in Resident Evil 4. Leon's so awesome. Like two chainsaw ladies are coming after him, and he's like, "Sorry, ladies, I'm the only one type of girl guy." And I'm like, "Wow, Leon, denied chainsaw women."
Nothing like a little bit of humor from when you're about to get your head chopped off.
Is this different? What the hell?
Also, there's one part you play Ashley so far when I've been playing. It's got a short area. Kind of reminds me of like when you play Ethan's wife in Resident Evil 7. Kinda, because I guess she has a gun in that part. Ashley did not. It's you running away from enemies and not be able to fight back. Yeah, I'm playing Outlast again, basically. that's what it is when you play that game. Play that part. Is dead.
Well, yeah, on a normal weekday, it's not that hard to get into Chili's.
But we decided not to. Jacob's like, what if Dustin wants to go Friday? I'm like, it doesn't even matter. We're about to get on Friday anyways. But
that's Caleb's
gonna cancel on Friday anyways. Let's be real.
I didn't say anything other than the fact that
the weather's supposed to be pretty bad on Friday.
Yeah, I know.
What's a never not set?
Jacob said if Caleb cancels, he might cancel too. Yeah, no, the weather's always bad on Friday.
Of course, they had to do something screwy and change up the map.
The best part about the Resident Evil 4 remake, though, is if you die, you can skip the damn cutscenes. If you die in Dead Space remake, you can't skip the cutscene. It's annoying. Like, why is that not an option? It's 2023.
That does seem like a massive oversight.
If I died 20 times in one part, do I have to really watch the same cutscene 20 times? That's like 3 minutes long. Unless they fixed it. I guess the game has had updates since I last played it. Maybe they did fix that. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, shoot. I see why this is hard. Wait, what the hell?
Also, Leon makes sound effects too a lot in Resident Evil 4. I forgot exactly what they sound like, but they're annoying because he does it constantly. I have to be playing the game to say specifically what it is. How do I get over here? Also, something else to complain about. The vendor in Resident Evil 8 Village, you could buy ammo from. The vendor in Resident Evil 4, you could not buy ammo from. Why is that a thing? Guess I'm not going to overstock on ammo like I did in Village. I guess that's why that's a thing. So when I'm low on ammo, the vendor's fucking useless. Which I'm always low on damn ammo in that game.
So what you buying?
Playing Borderlands 3 right now, I don't remember how to get past this part.
Okay, here's something different. You guys, did you hear how awful the Last of Us PC port is?
I saw Dreamcast guy talking about it. I mean, I didn't watch the video, but
I
I saw his
have
thumbnail.
not heard anything about it, honestly.
I heard his thumbnail, so I assume it's bad because his face in the thumbnail.
I heard it's the worst PC port since Arkham Knight.
Ooh.
They rushed it to get it close to the TV show, and it's completely broken. It's not even like alpha broken, it's unplayable.
Shocker, PlayStation. So now they're going to have to update the fuck out of that.
Oh,
if
yeah.
I were them, since it's PC and there's no physical, I would completely take it off of the storefront and refund people who bought it until you get it fixed. But they're not going to do that.
Yeah, I do not. That I'll agree with. This is so Metroidvania's like. Wait, didn't I just show up here?
I watched like a little bit of Caleb's Hogwarts Legacy stream yesterday. Every time I watch one of Caleb's streams, he leaves for like half a damn hour. The Resident Evil 4 one, I tuned in, and you left, and then you came back and ended it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like...
I was like, wow.
Well, I had to do something real fast, and then... The fact... I kind of just... Being that it's not a very long game, I'm just like...
It is too a long game. There's like 16 damn chapters. What chapter were you in?
Wait. Like, night?
There was one chapter that took me over an hour to get past. It's probably because I was terrible, but...
Well, at least you're modest.
I'm usually terrible at playing a Resident Evil game at first on normal because I've never played it before, obviously. But then once I played it a couple of times, I'm definitely better at it. I mean, like a week ago, after playing 3 Remake, I was back to being shit at that game. How do I get past this door? I'm fucking so confused.
Definitely getting my Castlevania vibes with this.
Now, where's my Dino Crisis remake, Capcom?
Sorry, no, never happened, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we get that shit MMO dinosaur bullshit that they put out. No one wants that crap.
Pinnacle of the Condemned. Wait, what is this?
And I gotta finish Resident Evil 4 remake, and I'm probably gonna go back and finish Dead Space remake, hopefully before Star Wars comes out. Oh. Did I climb this ladder? No. Fuck. This is the only DLC I could never figure out where to go in, constantly. Like, there's a gate right here that's not opened. What? What the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I gonna hit a switch or something? This DLC pisses me off usually. Whenever a Borderlands game's DLC pisses me off, I blame it on pre-sequel automatically, even if it wasn't pre-sequel. Damn pre-sequel. I'm confused. I don't want to be confused about where to go in Borderlands 3. That's where I'm at in Resident Evil 4 Remake. Just being confused where to go. I can't have that in multiple games. Also, for Resident Evil games, typically I'll try to figure out the puzzle for a little bit, but if I'm stuck on it for like half an hour at least, I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna look it up. I'll be stuck on a puzzle forever. I found the puzzles pretty easy. I mean, there's not a lot I get stuck on in Resident Evil 2, 3 remakes, or 7 and 8. But God, I'm getting stuck on a lot of fucking puzzles on 4.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of the puzzles in 4, and they look like, gotta think for a while.
I'm like, am I gonna get stuck on an enemy part, or am I gonna get stuck on the puzzle part? But like Village, there's a lot of weapons you can play with in Resident Evil 4 Remake. I think I saw one weapon Caleb had in his inventory that I haven't even touched yet. I forgot what it's called though.
Or, excuse me, was it like the crossbow type weapon?
Oh, yeah. I heard it's good. No, I haven't really used it.
Well, if you have, like, mines on it, the way I've been told on this, it'll act like... you can do explosive arrows, technically.
Yeah,
if you had mines.
You have to buy the thing, schematics. But yeah, I know, I just haven't used it. I probably won't this playthrough. I just want to restart the game on the easiest difficulty, or on easy, not on the easiest difficulty, or if I just want to finish it on normal. There's some parts even on the easiest, or on easy, I keep thinking easy is the easiest difficulty, that I probably still have trouble with, because there's just parts that are really dark for me. And then you have endless amount of enemies trying to kill you. That's not gonna be that much easier on easy. I bought Megan from Walmart. Jacob brought me to Walmart. I was like, fuck it, I'll just buy it. And I watched it when I got home, like, immediately. Yesterday. Oh, and they already greenlit a Megan too.
That doesn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna have their own little Child's Play franchise. Remake Child's Play franchise. I want a second Child's Play like a sequel to the remake, but the remake, like almost no one liked the damn remake, so that's probably never gonna happen. Cody Leach liked the remake. Speaking of Child's Play, Chucky Season 2 came out... Actually, it comes out tomorrow. Well, no, it came out today. Never mind, today's Tuesday, not Monday. And so did Rick and Morty Season 6. So this is an interesting conversation I kind of thought about to talk about. I think it's funny how I think about conversations to talk about. But, so, I mean, I'm kind of curious about both you guys, but Lost KO first. Caleb, why have you lost interest in the MCU? What's wrong with the current MCU for you? Besides superhero fatigue. That's obvious. Other things.
I feel like, to me, they've lost, like, the way that they ended Endgame was, like, set up to be, like, the perfect finale for the MCU. And then they just, like, here, we're gonna continue on with the whole universe, and it's like, nope, we got more projects for you to do. Like, that's what... And then you see, like, these are just subpar movies now that... And the Disney Plus shows aren't that as amazing as what they should be. If you kind of get the idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make some pretty good points.
I think the Disney Plus shows, they piss me off more than that, too, because, like, you're required to watch Disney Plus shows to watch future or current MCU movies, even though not everybody owns Disney Plus. Which is them trying to market you try to watch their damn shitty content.
Has that actually happened lately, where they connect something from the TV shows?
I don't know.
I want to say yes.
I'm like 4 TV shows behind.
I want to say yes.
They did it for WandaVision.
Yeah, WandaVision and
I know.
Doctor Strange.
After that, I can't think of any.
There's only been 2 other MCU movies that came out after that.
2?
Yeah, Black Panther and the newest one. Man.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything else for that.
Oh wait, you're right. Thor came out after that too. So actually, so is 3 after that.
And then Ant-Man this year.
Yes, I already said that. 3.
Did they even have anything else for this year, or no?
No, they haven't had another Disney Plus show since...
no, I'm saying, like, is there...
She-Hulk.
Oh, no. I mean, like, the movies.
Movie?
Yeah, is there anything else coming out this year, or no?
Guardians.
Guardians, yeah, and then the other one after that got delayed. Because they're trying to do quality over quantity now. That's what they said. That's straight up what they said.
That is unheard of.
They even agree that their quality sucks. I'm like, wow.
Well, they got rid of the Marvel boss right now. Not Kevin Feige, but the one interacting with Disney. They got rid of her not too long ago. Because she said when she was part of the visual effects, and they said it wasn't really good. So
I watched a video breaking down like the terrible movies of Phase 4 and Black Widow. They're breaking down. And I was like, yeah, okay, this movie is pretty bad. If you really think about Black Widow, the movie's kind of bad. I think that's when it really started showing where it was going.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, besides the obvious superhero fatigue, and yeah, the whole past Endgame is definitely a part of it, because that was several movies where we were building towards something, and now it's just a bunch of random projects and sequels that are just kind of like slapped onto the screen, that are very templated, lack of risk, like at all.
I mean, they're trying to build us something, but Phase 4, like Phase 1, they accomplished more building towards the Infinity Stone stuff than they accomplished in Phase 4, building towards anything.
It really doesn't feel like they're building towards anything.
Yeah, that's one thing I feel like they're lacking.
They're building towards the
multiverse.
Yeah, the multiverse. They set up Multiverse of Madness and Doctor Strange, and then the Loki thing. But they're building towards that, but it doesn't feel like they're building towards that. But that's
the other thing I've been hearing, like Ant-Man's been doing something else too about it too. So like, the problem I feel like with that too is like they did a terrible job. Like, you're supposed to set up something good for Ant-Man, like, and it's unfortunate, like, because now it's like the worst MCU project that they had to date, other than like For the Dark World.
I heard people say Thor: Love and Thunder is pretty bad, but I'm not superhero fatigued. I'm just mediocre to bad superhero movie fatigued. I can still watch a good superhero movie. Batman definitely proved that to me.
I think you have to ignore Batman and Spider-Man, because people are always gonna come out for those. Like, think superhero movies that aren't Batman or Spider-Man, or hell, whenever the hell the next Superman movie, probably.
2025, more than likely, or 2026. I mean, like,
I'm still excited for Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's still MCU. I'm excited. If we ever got, which I would be pissed if we got another Iron Man movie, but you know, Iron Man's pretty cool.
Which right now there's still rumors there's supposed to be an Iron Man variant coming, so.
And they make variants for everybody now. Everybody has a fucking variant now. Hawkeye is a variant. There's a Hawkeye alike. There's a Hulk alike. There's a fucking Ant-Man alike. There's a fucking, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Black Widow.
It's like you're trying to replace the Avengers with something that,
that's a Captain America one.
I just don't know how I would. Like, here's even the other rumor about it too, that here Spider-Man's supposed to lead these Avengers, which that's still a Sony negotiation thing here though too. How is that even gonna work? Because one, isn't it still kind of like an iffy phase for Spider-Man right now?
I think they're doing a 4, 5, and 6 movie for Spider-Man.
Like,
which I know for sure they are, because they're writing Spider-Man 4.
You know, Ant-Man is the highest grossing movie of the spring, and it's losing money because it had a $200 million budget.
Oof.
I think a lot of people are talking about superhero fatigue, or just these safe movies that we don't want to watch anymore because of how awful the box office was for Shazam 2.
Oh, that's the one thing I forgot about too. But it sucks that Shazam was supposed to be really, like, the first Shazam movie was really good, and yet we get this one that's just like mediocre, and that just kind of sucks.
I didn't hear it was mediocre. I heard it was bad, but
No, I heard it's fine, but that's just it. It's just fine. It's also DC kind of shot themselves in the foot there because it feels like something that doesn't really matter since they're rebooting it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
See, they're rebooting it, but I don't think they're exactly rebooting. They're rebooting it, but they're rebooting it using the Flash, so it's still gonna be part of the same universe, but they're technically rebooting it. That's what it seems like they're doing with the Flash.
Yeah, but it still felt like we got the message of, you don't have to watch Shazam 2. It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you could even say, honestly, and this is what I'm gonna say, Blue Beetle's not gonna count because it's not gonna matter either.
Yeah, there's 2 more DC projects this year. Wait, Blue Beetle's this year, right?
I think so, yeah.
There's 3 more. Blue Beetle, The Flash, and Aquaman 2 still come out this year.
I thought Aquaman was delayed because of all the crap that was going on behind the scenes.
Oh, maybe it was. They didn't update on IMDb.
Wow, that's
good. I know they recasted Amber Heard.
That wouldn't have surprised me if that was the case.
See, I'm less excited for, like, Guardians 3 and, Aquaman 2 for, like, the characters, and more because of the developer's track record. Though Guardians is always a good time, no matter what anyone says about Guardians 2.
What annoys me about MCU also is they can't leave characters dead. Gamora is coming back again.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, so there's a lack of consequences.
They gotta milk her character for more franchises. So we take out that milking machine.
Hey, tell that to what I just said earlier. There's no point of Iron Man 2 in, like, Endgame either. You're gonna bring in an Iron Man variant, which is stupid.
Well, like I said, they're doing that for everybody. Well, they're bringing a like, or someone that's like that person. But yeah, you should have expected Marvel not to end. It's owned by Disney after Infinity War. Or Endgame, I mean.
Yeah, if anything, that gave them more confidence to do it more, but they might be getting a little more gun-shy with how many $200 million movies they keep losing money on, because Thor did not make that much money for them either. Because they're used to their movies making like $1 billion, like Star Wars or their fucking live-action remakes, or James Cameron or something.
Their live-action remakes and Star Wars are both bombing also, so...
Lately, but for a while they weren't.
People are getting Star Wars fatigue too.
Oh yeah.
I'm already past that point of being Star Wars fatigued. I'm Star Wars fatigued and Marvel fatigued.
I'm not quite Star Wars fatigued. That's only because I didn't get around to watching Andor.
And I heard Mandalorian Season 3 isn't off to a great start either.
Yeah, that's making me more gun-shy than anything.
I'm like, I'm not that surprised. It felt like they should have ended Mandalorian on Season 2, because Grogu was passed on the loop. That ends the Mandalorian arc right there. And then they kept going.
And yet you had to continue that with Boba Fett, which, honestly, we all know that it wasn't the greatest after you had Mandalorian show up.
Actually, it was better when Mandalorian showed up.
I said, like, after... Those were, like, the only episodes, like here, they're important because the Mandalorian's still connected to that, you know, to that show. What did you just give me? Ooh. Give me that. I want that. But it's one thing or another, but you also have like these writers for Disney that aren't looking at the resources very well. Too, honestly. And look at the reception. It's like, how can we make this better? It's like, that's why I feel like it's sometimes the writer's fault for what they're... It's not the director, it's the writer that get put the blame here too. That I feel like too, for most of these subpar movies too, because they had to do all the writing and then you had to go through all the revisions for it too. It's like, what happened to this movie? This could have been a lot better. What happened to the writing to it? It's like, don't you agree about that?
There's definitely some movies that are written too safe.
The way I was hearing it, Ant-Man played it way too safe by the end.
Yeah, Marvel gets very quippy. That definitely got annoying after a while.
Because that's what I felt or heard was going on. Was that they just pretty much said, hey, we're going to make it safe. Oh. Pachaku? What?
I mean, with Star Wars does have the same exact problem where no one fucking dies in Star Wars.
Oh no.
Oh no, Darth Sidious is back. Oh no, Darth Maul's still alive. Oh no.
Yeah.
Boba Fett's still alive. Oh no. Like, who the fuck dies in Star Wars anymore?
I get a nunchuck. Nice. I didn't think you would get some kind of like a nunchuck-like thing in this game.
And Disney tends to fuck up franchises they get a hold of because they milk them for all their worth.
Oh, it's not just that. I'll say one other thing about that too. They even ruined their own IPs themselves. Like, let's say for existence, Toy Story. How many times have we heard this phrase, it should have ended on the last movie? And they keep on doing that. Like, no joke, I've seen that so many times. With it, their own IPs, that they keep doing that. You only choose. Oh, you only choose one. Like, heck, we've even heard rumors like, here, they're also going to take safe bets from now on. It's like, do a Toy Story 5, do a Frozen 3, and Zootopia 2. Because they knew those were their best hits.
I even heard Elizabeth Olsen say that she wants Wanda to return. Oh god, they would make Wanda return. Like, she's fine being dead as the villain. I thought that was pretty cool and unique.
Yeah, that would really undercut the movie.
And I'm pretty sure they're planning to bring her back. She said that she thinks she's going to return in the Agatha Harkness
Yeah,
show,
I wouldn't be surprised.
How is that even going to work? Because Agatha Harkness is dead, isn't she? Wait, no, I don't think she did die at the end of WandaVision.
I do not remember.
The fact that they're doing a spin-off to that, too, kind of annoys me. I'm like, of course they are. It's literally what it is.
Oh, let's not forget the undeniable fact that they're making a Captain Marvel movie, and yet they're having problems with that, too.
I guess Brie Larson is a not nice person. I've never liked Brie Larson.
Why are you giving the same weapon again? Ooh. Give me my nunchucks. Beware of my nunchucks. Gimme. Inflicts critical hit if facing you.
If you think about it, once they bring back Gamora on Guardians 3, it kind of undercuts her death in Infinity War.
Well, they're still trying to say, oh, this is like, what, 2008 Gamora before she died?
Yeah, it's still the same new character, though. After Guardians 3, there's not going to be any more. I don't think the Guardians are going to show up anymore.
Even after they're just going to split up, pretty much. What I'm going to say, because I don't even like what they did with the trailer, because it's like, here, we already got a foreshadowing with freaking in the trailers. It's like, oh, it's obvious that Drax is gonna die. Which is... Wait. Well, that's kind of... It would be sort of pointless at that moment, too. Is like, here, if he's gonna live and he's been foreshadowed in the trailers that he's gonna die, too. That would be really pointless. Does someone mind turning that down?
That was me. I didn't mute myself fully. But Caleb, can you not talk with food in your mouth while you're at it too?
Oh man, you guys.
Give me an emerald key. Gimme. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this for just a roguelike. Gives me that, like, Castlevania vibe. So I wasn't expecting this. Oh, Dustin, was it just me, or did it sound like Keanu Reeves was done with the John Wick movies? Was it just me, or...
I don't know what he thinks, but from what I heard, Chapter 4 was supposed to be the end, but Lionsgate is thinking about doing a 5th one, which I thought they were going to do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too.
But they're, like, seeing the dollar signs now. They're like, this is too profitable. They've made more money with each consecutive entry from 1 to 4, and that doesn't happen very often with franchises.
And yet they say this is like their highest grossing one too.
Well, it's only been 1 week, but it's definitely looking like it.
I actually heard that the people at that, I forgot the company that owned them, they want Keanu Reeves to be in more of them.
Lionsgate.
More than just 5. They want them to be in more than just 5.
Yeah, there could be spin-offs too.
I'm like, oh my god, they're going to milk that franchise.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard, because remember Lance Reddick was supposed to be in
the Continental show.
Yeah, he was supposed to be in that.
And Keanu Reeves has been confirmed to be in that too.
Just have 1 use. Looks like it. Ow. Is that the...
So I bet you this year, when when people talk about like the best games this year, Hogwarts Legacy is gonna get left out a lot just because of the controversy. So, do you think it would even be included in the Game of the Year awards?
I really don't know.
I doubt it, because it sold quite a bit of money for them, so I highly doubt it.
You think it's not going to be left out because it sold a lot of money for the company that made the game? That makes no sense, Caleb.
That doesn't make any sense.
Plus, it got quite a bit of reviews too, so...
Doesn't mean anything.
We'll have to see how the rest of the year shakes out.
I mean, we still got, like, what? Final Fantasy 16, Spider-Man 2, Tears of the Kingdom.
Do we have a From Software game coming out this year?
Yeah, but it's not... But it's not...
fuck it's gonna win Game of the Year, though.
No, it's not. It's not Dark Souls. Like,
is that really coming out this year?
Yes, it is.
I didn't know if that was confirmed.
It was. It's more than likely gonna be like summer or fall. I'm gonna say that. Because they haven't really confirmed a release date yet for it. Oh, for God's sake.
I still don't find like the complete appeal for Elden Ring. It's amazing. It's an amazing game. It's like any other Souls game, but it's open world. What? Wow, amazing. 10 out of 10.
What is this?
I watched this one YouTuber. I think AR barely posted videos, so I tend to just watch other. I watch some other YouTubers for like platinum stuff. Just some ones on YouTube I'm not subscribed to. So like I was watching this one YouTuber. He's trying to platinum the Avengers game. He said, "Oh yeah. God, the grind."
Not to mention that they're going to take the service down too. So
I mean, he already planned them, so it doesn't matter. But he also did the Anthem as well. I'm also thinking, I don't hate the idea of a live service game, but they just never worked out. That's when all the real greed comes out. A live service game where your game gets endless amount of content. That sounds amazing. There's always multiple problems with it. Like, I think Destiny 2 is one of the most successful live service games, but can everybody who played Destiny 2 say that they enjoy Destiny 2 every time they play it? No. Guarantee. No one who plays Destiny 2 can say that they enjoy it every time they play it.
Agree with that, because there have been times that I've raged at times for what the BS they had to pull.
No one who plays Destiny 2 can almost ever say that they're having fun in the game, I feel like, too. Yeah, this is fun. I heard rumors that Sony might buy, what's the company that made Marvel's Avengers?
Crystal Dynamics.
He forgets. Oh, I hate this puzzle. Borderlands. I don't play Borderlands for puzzles. I think that's what I play Resident Evil for. Wait, no, I don't.
Terraria? Wow. Slay the Spire?
Oh, they're gonna buy Square Enix.
That's not a surprise, and that's been a thing that's been talked about for a long time.
Yeah, they seem like one of the most likely ones to be acquired by Sony. I don't think it would take near as much money as you would think either.
But I will say this, and they, like you've said in the past, Dustin, I think they still will remain independent because they still have stuff that they sell to Nintendo, so that's not going to be a big surprise. Like, what was it? The Voice of Cards, I think, not too long ago. trying to think. There was a Square title that was on just recently for Switch not too long ago.
Like, what the hell does Square Enix even make that's good?
Besides Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
Well, Octopath Traveler did really freaking well.
They still have Dragon Quest that I know of. Nope, they don't have Tomb Raider anymore because of freaking Crystal Dynamics and Embracer Group. And I don't think they have... No. That's a dead franchise, or I should say... Not one.
What does someone keep hitting their mic? That's what it sounds like.
Not me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I heard clicking noise.
I'm trying to think. It's not Sleeping Dogs either, because that's also probably by Embracer Group too.
Square usually has a mega hit and a mega miss every year.
Well, we already saw that mega miss so far.
Spoken.
Mm-hmm.
The writing was on the wall with that one for a while.
Mm-hmm. They even deemed it as a flop, I think, not too long ago.
Yep.
So that ain't surprising with me. Why am I going this way?
Blue, yellow.
$18 for the blue?
I'm not playing that game anymore. I think it's impossible for me to get back into that game at this rate. So I do crave Fallout. Have to play Fallout, I guess. Oh, Maddie posted his Fallout 3 re-review, and what sparked it is he was playing Fallout 3, and he's played the game like 20 times, and he ran into something he's never found before. The game shows like environment puzzle or like environmental stories, and he bumped into something that really surprised him. How many games can you say you've played like 20 times? You can still find something new about it, and it's an unmarked location you find it in. I think that's green. That looks blue to me, but it's sure to say it's green. Yellow. Blue.
Give it up. Stuff. The good stuff.
You don't need no weed.
No, I needed a healing potion. Oh, come on. Oh wait, I already told you guys about
my god,
the welder that got fired last week? I think. Nope, not that way. Huh? Where did he go? What are you supposed to do? That's just cool. Oh, it's a shield. Nice.
Oh, so there's been leaks that Netflix is gonna milk season 3 of The Witcher 3 as much as they can. There's been rumors that they're gonna split it into 2 halves.
Why does that not surprise me any?
I, at this point, am not watching season 3. I don't give a shit to.
Netflix keeps on making the same mistakes.
Hiring writers that don't know what the fuck they're doing and don't care about the source material. Oh, by the way, Jenna Ortega's in trouble now, too. So it turns out she actually changed the writing for the TV show, Wednesday, because the Netflix writers wrote things that her character wouldn't do, so she changed them to make them better, and now the writers are pissed at her. So I don't even know if the season 2 of that's gonna happen.
With how big the ratings were, I think season 2 is gonna happen hell or high water.
Yeah.
But I think it's funny that she can come up with decisions that are better for her character than the actual fucking writers of the show.
Yeah, she had to explain to them why she changed the writing. Because they're like, where's this scene? And she's like, it's not in there.
I made it better.
You dumbasses. Like, Netflix, where do you find all your writers at?
God, I heard of the writing in the Gotham Knights CW show, and it reminded me so much of the Velma series. Taking the source material, having absolutely nothing to do with it, and just shoving in all these awful stereotypes in.
Yeah, the good thing with The Last of Us is Neil Druckmann will not let HBO milk that into the ground. They're going to want to, but no, not going to happen. Because you have someone who cares about their property.
Especially when, I think, is he in the middle of writing he's going to write the third game anyways?
I'm pretty sure he's already been writing it.
Well, nothing's been confirmed yet.
It's just speculated that he's been writing it. I mean, they've hinted at it, so I'm pretty sure it's happening. It's just they haven't 100% confirmed it. Honestly, I think you're gonna end up playing Ellie again.
Oh yeah.
It's her trilogy.
And the thing, I wouldn't be surprised if we see,
Abby?
Yeah, Abby again.
I heard someone speculating that Abby probably wouldn't be in the third one. Oh, I was watching a video talking about the themes of The Last of Us Part 2, and Caleb, what do you think the main theme of The Last of Us Part 2 is? I can predict Caleb's response here.
Forgiveness.
Okay, damn, I thought you were going to say revenge. Yep, that's the main theme. Forgiveness. Everybody who hates on the game says it's, oh yeah, we get it, revenge is bad. That's not the main theme, you dumbasses. That's not the main point of the story. The main point
forgive Joel for what he did. You forgive for what Abby.
No, she doesn't. She forgives Joel and then she forgives herself, which ultimately gives back humanity in her, which is what makes her forgive Abby. She forgives Joel, or herself too, because she put Joel through hell by not talking to him. And what's so clever about The Last of Us, the original game, is at the end of the game, Joel's a hard survivor, and nothing can break that. He doesn't have humanity left in him. And then at the beginning of the game, Ellie is kind of weak to the apocalypse, and then they switch by the end of the game. Ellie loses her humanity by having to kill fucking David, and Joel found something to live for. So that part in Last of Us Part 2 where you have to steal the bow, I always have trouble with that part because that part has so many damn enemies in it. So what I did was I killed a bunch of people and then I just bolted for the bow and they were shooting at me and I still left and I was low on health. I had medkits. It's like, fuck you guys. Fuck this part. Last of Us Part 2, you have, on hard difficulties, you just have to know what part you can skip. Not every part you can skip. So back on the topic of Resident Evil 4, I think you can play both stories in Resident Evil 2, Claire and Leon's, and still not be as long as Resident Evil 4. Probably not that close, actually, still. That's how long Resident Evil 4 is. I imagine you can obviously go quicker through the game if you know what you're doing. The side quests are kind of a little bit boring, but I guess they didn't have to put side quests then, so I mean, I guess I appreciate it for what it is. It's like, kill 5 rats. Shoot the blue emblems. Kill 5 snakes. Actually, it's sell 5 snakes. There's also rumors that Resident Evil 4 can have a DLC. But I'm afraid that... I'm not going to get my hopes up, because I'm afraid that's going to mean they're just referring to that the leak is for the mercenary mode. I already know it's getting mercenary mode. That better not be considered the DLC, which I'm afraid that's going to be. Or even they could refer to the DLC as costumes and shit, because you get that for every Resident Evil game.
Do you see the deluxe edition costumes for Leon and Ashley?
There's a pack that's they always have this for every game. It's $20 with cosmetics. It is not worth $20. Get the fuck out of here, Capcom. They do that for every game. I heard Capcom's greedy as fuck.
Ashley's wearing her best outfit, picked out from Hot Topic.
Honestly, I'll probably grab it when it's on discount. That's usually when I grab DLCs like that.
And Leon was in like some sort of puffy shirt, like he walked off of a men's perfume commercial.
Oh, I did that. I did the demo part, the chainsaw part. I did that part without dying in the original game.
I wanted to get a chance to parry the chainsaw.
I did that before in the demo. That's ridiculous that you can parry a chainsaw with a knife.
It's awesome. It's stupid, like unrealistic, but who fucking cares?
It's like, here, we'll damage the knife as well as parry it, but oh well, it's a cool effect to do it. Which, by the way, that annoys me. Like, here, we had, like, Resident Evil 2, free hits with the knife, damaged. Resident Evil free, infinite knife. Resident Evil 4 has a damage meter to repair it.
I mean, Resident Evil 3 is different because it also has a dodge mechanic, which I wish was in 4, to be honest. I really want them to do Resident Evil 1 and then they could sell it for like $40. Fuck them, they're gonna sell it for $60 actually probably, but you know, I'll still buy it. It'd be like Resident Evil 3, people be bitching because how short the game is, so they'll throw an online shit mode in. Yeah, can't wait. Mr. Maddie says his favorite Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 5. Nostalgia.
Yeah, some people have serious nostalgia for that one.
I had fun playing that too when I was younger. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, it's not that 6. It's dumb fun. The QTEs, if they ever make that game, take all those damn QTEs out, please. This is what they did for 4, so. I'm half tempted to go back and play the original 4 now. So the remake's difficult. I can imagine how bad 4 is, the original, because the damn controls are awkward in that game. I remember playing that part, and remember that bridge you got stuck on, and there was like waves and waves of enemies, Dustin? Probably not specifically. Well, I found that specific part in the remake. I was like, oh, this part! Ah, fuck this part. Also, the game's divided into chapters. Also, I was trying to watch Caleb and on my phone, and oh my god, the game is so damn dark, I can't see what the fuck's going on my phone when I'm trying to watch Caleb. I literally have to watch it on my PlayStation. I mean, it's not super loud on my PlayStation. If it's bigger and I can get closer to it.
Probably have to fiddle with the settings again. If that was the case.
I went back to see what difficulty Caleb put it on, so I didn't see. He put it on normal. We'll see how long it takes before he puts it down easy, though. Though honestly, I'm debating on putting Dead Space on easy, but you put it on the easiest difficulty, that's unforgivable. Even I can't put it on very easy. Yeah, I went to Resident Evil 4 being like, yeah, I beat Village on normal, I beat 3 on normal, I beat 2 on normal, I beat 7 on normal, I beat 5 at some point on normal. I can beat this game on normal and get my butt kicked, that's what I gotta say. Like, every Resident Evil game kind of has different mechanics. So you can't say, oh, I'm good at Resident Evil 2, so I'm gonna be good at this game. Yep, no you're not. I would even say I'm good at Resident Evil 2, but... Also, Resident Evil 4 is so damn long that even when I play the game a bunch of times, I'm not gonna remember how to do all the puzzles. There's so many damn puzzles in the game. The puzzle that stumps me usually in Resident Evil 2 is the Knight and the Queen puzzle. Sometimes the puzzle also that you have to do right after you get the King and the Knight pieces. About the only 2 puzzles in that game. I don't remember. Yeah. There's not a lot of puzzles in 3, and what are in 3 aren't that hard. There's one puzzle in 3 that's a train puzzle. It takes me a little bit to figure out. I think most of the puzzles in 7 are easy as shit. And I can't remember a lot of the puzzles in Village at the moment. Okay.
The piano one was pathetic.
In Village, actually, there's some of the puzzles in that area where there's no combat. You have to fight the doll. There's a couple of those puzzles that I have to think about. Like, we have to match the lines up.
That's the only one that stumps me for a bit, because they all look about the same. I think most of the puzzles in Village are actually pretty bad.
In Village, I'm always something where to go. I'm like, play this game like 5 times, I never know where to fucking go in this game. Earlier I was watching a little bit of a walkthrough of Resident Evil 1 remake. But Resident Evil 1 has a lot of puzzles in it. There's also a snake boss in Resident Evil 1. Yeah, so when I was watching the timeline video of Resident Evil games, I thought 3 was fully before 2. Actually, 3, like half of 3 is before 2 and half of 3 is after 2. That makes sense because if you think about it, well, I mean, you guys never, I know Dustin hasn't played the remake, so I don't even know if he knows about this. I think I may have mentioned this before, but when you play Carlos, you play Carlos and Jill. You switch to Carlos. You go to the police station, which I told you about, but you blow a hole in the police station that's actually opened. It's in the bathroom. It's the one that's the hole in there that's opened in Resident Evil 2. Therefore, prequel. But if you think about it, the city gets nuked at the end of 3, and obviously Jill and Claire can't be in the police station. They already escaped by that point. So it's also not a prequel. Like half the game is a prequel, half the game isn't a prequel. Or maybe it's napalmed. Does he get napalmed or nuked? I think he gets nuked.
Nuked.
I think about The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead only until it gets napalmed.
Why napalm?
To get rid of the infection.
It's like a...
I think a nuke is overkill.
But it stays like that forever, so...
But napalm's just like a toxic chemical.
Okay, maybe it's not napalm then. I don't know.
They used that in Vietnam. It's like, what's that gonna do? Exactly.
For a big bomb to see.
It's always the solution, right? Just bomb everything.
Yep.
That's how they contain it. That's what they do in every zombie media.
We're gonna nuke it. We're gonna nuke it. We nuked it.
What annoys me about the Resident Evil franchise is there's always different strands of the T-virus. Like, Plagueis, the strand for Resident Evil 4, 5, and I think 6. Like, how the fuck did it even come from the T-virus? That's what I'm confused on. I'm like, I don't even think about it. I'm guessing it is it's a different type of form. The T-virus that just mutated. But then I beat my head trying to think about the fucking mold people from 7 and 8. So
apparently that's a freaking variant of the T-virus
as well. Resident Evil franchise does everything. They have werewolves, they have zombies, they have zombie dogs, they have clickers, they have the clickers. Damn it, lickers, lickers. They also they have something that's worse than a licker in Resident Evil 3 remake. It crawls on the ground. I forgot what it's called. It's scary.
Oh, the stupid crocodile one.
Not Resident Evil 2. There's that type of BOW that crawls on the ground in Resident Evil 3 remake. Yeah, those guys that, like, you shoot them in Resident Evil 4 remake, and then, like, the tentacles pop out and they hit you. Those guys are in Resident Evil 3. I was like, oh, I know these guys. Fuck these guys. When the game spawns you with, like, 5 of them in one fucking room. Fuck you too, game. I'm starting to think Resident Evil 4 is the classic Go Save the Princess story. Leon has to save the princess. He's the prince. I also, Caleb, since I was watching that video before I played Resident Evil 4, I got the Resident Evil 4 story spoiled for me, so I know what happens. And I was like, are they really going to go that direction towards the end? And I know they do now, because I saw someone post a video of the final part, and they called it something that's at the end. So I was like, okay. That makes sense as a remake anyway. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 is fucking nuts. I guess that's why people really love it. It's fucking bonkers. How's everything in it? I wouldn't be surprised if a dragon shows up and tries to kill me.
Not a dragon. We're not the Dover King.
If you think about it too, like Leon shows up to this place. Later in the game, he ends up in like a castle area. You telling me you couldn't see that castle area behind the place you're going to? Like, what? I guess maybe it was just really dark. I don't know. I can't explain shit. Also, Caleb, have you played Resident Evil Village in the third-person mode?
No, I have not.
The third-person mode in Village is kind of clunky. It's not like the third-person mode I want from like 2, 3, and 4 remake. I played a bit of it in third-person mode. You also can't see his face, which I don't know why they keep doing that. It's so dumb. But after I finish Resident Evil 4, I doubt I'm even going to be able to say where I put it, if it's my favorite of the franchise. I probably have to play it another time before I decide that.
Yeah.
Because Resident Evil 2 is short and sweet. I mean, it's short and 4 in that regards. So it doesn't have time to piss me off that much. And I played it a couple times. Well, Resident Evil 4 pisses me off quite often because I just don't know what to do half the time. You have to like run from an enemy, and I'm like, where the fuck do I go, game? Because the game just doesn't tell you.
Well, there's some parts like right where I left off. It's like, oh, here they give you some idea where to go.
Where'd you leave off at?
I left right after I finished the lake monster.
Okay.
So I'm kind of just.
I was surprised how early you did that. I thought you did that was a later game then.
Nope. I guess not, because that kind of surprised me too. Though I told someone I was tempted to shoot at the water. Just.
Just do it. Why not?
It's just like, screw it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
It's probably a trophy related to it.
Nope. There's no trophy for it.
That's surprising.
I just did it just pure entertainment. Just like find a body of water to see if I can find a lake monster.
Well, your quality for Resident Evil 4 remake also wasn't that great. Video quality.
Not surprised.
The quality wasn't that great, and it was dark as shit, so I didn't watch a lot of it. Okay, so you haven't fought another boss you fight way later on. That was kind of annoying for me. There's one part where they just drop you in a house and you have to survive against waves and waves and waves and waves of enemies, and I'm like, what the fuck? And after that part, I had like no fucking bullets for the longest time. They do that multiple times in the game too.
Oh, what the? Next game.
And then a new monster comes in and it's fucking crazy, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not even surprised anymore. I won't be surprised if there's chickens that's mutated that come after me. I'll be surprised if a zombie cow comes after me. Yeah, zombie cow.
Oh, good luck trying to find a golden chicken egg, though, too. Because that's actually a subquest in the game. I just found it not during the live stream, so...
Oh, I did a couple of subquests, but I'm not definitely, like, doing all of them. They're kind of just there to pet out the game.
Yeah. If I can get to them, then I'll do it, but if it's gonna be something out of my way, like something like finding a gold chicken egg, no, I ain't doing it.
Like, some of the ones I've said that I found was, like, sell 3 snake skins or something like that. So I did that one.
Yeah. That was actually pretty easy, too, if you were at a fish farm.
I also found one, we had to find all the medallions in that area, which I skipped that one because I couldn't find the third one. There was another one I did too, I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was shoot something on gravestones.
Yeah, that one, I didn't understand that one.
Oh, I did that one.
No, it was telling me that you need to do it two emblems.
Yeah, they were on gravestones.
Yeah, that one was weird.
Have you found Ashley yet?
No, I haven't found Ashley yet, because, like I said,
I was kind of surprised that early you find Ashley also. It's like I found Ashley and I still have like how many trackers left? Like, holy shit. I'll probably finish it by the end of this weekend.
I feel like I may have like a couple of streams with it, because like...
It's like, I've heard people say it takes some in between like 15 to 20 hours. You're gonna have more than a couple more streams with the game.
If I only just focus on the main story, not on the side quests.
I still hold the main story. The main story is still pretty long. It's 16 chapters. There was one chapter that took me almost 2 hours to beat. Like I said, it was probably because I was terrible, but thought you were gonna be any better. Much better, at the least. There was one boss battle that I kept dying on over and over again because you're in a small space, and I'm like, how are you supposed to do this boss battle? So I looked it up to look up like tips for the boss battle, and I realized I could climb a ladder behind me and go up, and I got more space, and you get more space up, and I'm like, whoa. Shows how much I pay attention. I was too busy trying not to die. And the boss has he has 2 phases, and if you die on phase 2, back to phase 1, my friend. Kind of remind me of the boss fight from Resident Evil 7 with the dad. We forget. It's not the chainsaw one, the fight with him, but the second one. Where he's big and he's in the house. You have to dodge his attacks.
Oh, yeah. That's like his last phase. Or last encounter. When you do that in 7.
Yeah, if you don't play the DLC, it's not. It is. You fight him like 2 or 3 times in DLC. I was thinking about, I don't think I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil DLCs, because the thing about the DLCs I've played so far for Resident Evil games, I've played the 2 DLCs for Resident Evil 5, but I don't remember them very much, so I'm not even going to include those 2. Played the 2 ones for Resident Evil 7, which I wasn't that big fan of, honestly. I probably won't replay them. And then the Rose DLC for Resident Evil 8 was alright. Yeah, that's about it. I think. Yeah. don't even think I'd replay the Rose DLC too if I replayed Village.
I have a feeling like what the supposed weak DLC is going to be, I have a inkling what it is.
I think it's going to be Mercenaries mode. I think they're going to make you download the DLC to get Mercenaries mode.
Nope. Because I'm pretty sure, and I've saw this, and you do see Ada again in 4.
Yeah, she's in the story.
So I wouldn't be surprised if there's gonna be like a thing for her that we play as Ada. Like there's some kind of like.
I doubt it. They haven't had any other story DLCs in any of the other 2 remakes. I don't think they're gonna add story DLC in this remake.
But as I'm like, you know how they did like into Zoe.
Yeah, that was in a remake though. It was in 7. I'm gonna get my hopes up for any DLC for the game because I think this is gonna be Mercenaries mode, which I don't give a shit about. Personally, I'd like to see a DLC that connects Ada falling to her death at the end to where she's at in 4. I'd like to see a DLC on that, but there's actually a game on that, and I forgot what the game's called. And guess what Ada has to fight in that game? Pirate. Shocker there. That's Nemesis.
I know.
A tyrant's kind of like Mr. X. Oh, a fan got a picture with Margaret Robbie. In Australia, I think. Oh my god, I saw leaked photos of Harley Quinn and Joker 2. She looks fucking dumb.
Well,
yeah.
I
think Margaret Robbie is the perfect Harley Quinn. I don't think the writing for Harley Quinn has been the best. I think she still nails those Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go watch Joker 2 when that comes out. I'm skipping that movie entirely.
Say nope.
Last hotfix for Borderlands 3 was November 21st, 2021. No, November 18th, actually. People are speculating that Borderlands 4, Caleb, might come out probably come out next year or the year after.
Wouldn't surprise me as much, because isn't it like almost like 3 to 5 years we'll get a new Borderlands game at the most?
Something like that. But did you see the people that were working on what's that remake last year that did really bad? Saints Row remake. That studio got destroyed and put into Gearbox.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Gearbox is going to start alternating between Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Wonderlands and Borderlands games, probably. They already mentioned before that they're working on Wonderlands thing. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be a DLC for the first game. That means it's definitely a sequel.
They gotta do superheroes now so they can copy South Park.
IKEA makes superheroes! Roland's gonna be Night Thunder. And Brick is gonna be Z Gundam.
Wow.
At least you get Brick. Alright, I'm getting off. See you guys.
Alright,
later.
I wouldn't be surprised if I get a copyright or claim on that because of what Anthony just did.
I don't know.
Ooh, give me that. I'm actually liking this. It's a bit different from what I was doing with Hades, like platformer / Castlevania sort of style. I'll take it, especially with the Castlevania DLC that they have with it. Don't remember if I paid for it or if I got it for free. So now we got Void Knight for free.
Yeah, was Dead Cells a PlayStation Plus title?
That's what I've not remembered. Void Knight was a PlayStation Plus thing. I know that.
Yeah, I know that.
I don't remember if it was or not. That's the thing. Probably was at one point. Ow! That actually hurt.
I'll be right back.
Good. Haha.
Okay. So for like the entire time that we were talking and Anthony was in the party on Nocturne, I wasn't even doing any combat whatsoever. There's a puzzle game that's like stupidly hard. but it locks some of the best healing skills in the game behind it, so I was going through a guide, slowly going through all those puzzles.
Ouch.
And I had to do it in one sitting, because if you quit, it resets your progress, so that took, like, maybe 2 hours. I wasn't keeping track.
Ouch. That wasn't fun.
Did you just get, like, critical hit?
More like I lost my life due to a sub-boss.
And, well, it's a roguelike.
Like, I had to start everything.
Yeah, there's that fear of, losing your progress that forces you to get better.
But here's the thing, the map changes.
Oh, it's one of those. It's like Returnal, but like side scroller, right?
More like platformer.
Side scroller platformer.
It's not a side scroller. You can go back as much as you want. Like, it's not like a Mario side scroller. It's more like a Castlevania platformer, where you have to deal with enemies and it's...
Well, I mean, you can only go left and right.
Yeah.
That's pretty much a side scroller.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm thinking of... Oh, damn. But there was a thing, I heard something this morning. I don't know if you heard about it, Dustin. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but
what?
With Anthony involved, was that, did you hear possibly that Sega might be doing a remaster of Skies of Arcadia?
No, I haven't heard anything about that. It sure sounds like something they would do.
Apparently there's a claim, like there was a, I guess, Xbox Era podcast, and apparently they are saying Sega's gonna do a remaster of it, which that would be great for me, because then I don't have to worry about buying a stupid GameCube version. Because it's still up in the rumor mill, but it's still gonna work. It certainly sounds like something that they would do. Just depends on who's actually doing it, though. Whether it be like Studio... I wouldn't think Studio P would do it, right? Or out. Ooh. Gimme. Aw, tonic. I don't want a tonic. But I don't know which studio that would really be. Like, I doubt Team Sonic would do it either. So it'd be somebody new that Sega would be doing. And apparently I keep hearing the rumor that Konami is possibly doing a Metal Gear 3 remake.
We're gonna be hearing that one for a while until it finally gets announced.
Like, what in the world? Like, they keep...
Oh, it took a lot of damage there. I'm about ready to deal with my own tyrant. When you get to the third Kalpa of the Mala network, it's pretty much the dungeon of the game. It's actually optional. You don't have to do it. It's more for the true demon ending, and if you want to fight the fiends, which I always want to. Anyway, each floor is like a labyrinth. Very maze-like. And on the third floor, depending on which version of the game you have, or more with this game, whether or not you bought the Dante DLC, you get to a certain part of the third Kalpa, and either Dante or Rido chases you, and you have to find a way to flank around him to get where you need to go. And it's actually kind of terrifying, because if he catches you, you have to battle him.
Hey, he doesn't even join your party at that point, either, I don't think.
Well, once you get past the whole chasing part, then you have to do an actual boss fight with him. The thing that's scary about the Kalpas is there are no checkpoints.
Ooh.
At all. You have to get through in one run.
So either you get good, or you just have to run.
Or if you're overwhelmed, you gotta just turn tail, get out of there, and just take the progress you made as far as like
as a lesson,
as laying out the map. I mean, you lay out the map, so you start to get an idea where to go. But then you gotta run away, get out of there, and get back to the save point, save, and then try again to level up more. So yeah, if I got like caught by Ridos, because I don't have the Dante DLC, I gotta make sure he doesn't kill my party.
I did see some of your content too. I was like, wow, you actually did this with no. Yeah, I did see the time frame on it.
Because I specialize in magic, and specifically wind, which they call force in this game, and electricity, and he knows both of them.
Which you need like either ice or fire at that point.
Yeah, which I didn't have, and the party that I had was not
efficient with ice or fire.
Well, they were more physical based.
Oh, and then you'll cancel your physical.
No, that was the best strategy I had. I kept doing physical, but I can't remember why it took so long. Actually, I do remember one thing. He would do this attack that did like medium physical to my entire party, and like 3 or 4 times in the fight, Demi-Fiend got dizzy or confused. So I had a hard time healing my party because he's what I was using to heal my party. And I'm like trying to get the attack off. It's like, come on, heal, heal, and he just throws away his money. or it says Demi-Fiend is dumbfounded. So I lost like 3 turns in a row, making 0 progress as far as...
And then you lose money in progress too, so...
I didn't lose very much money, but it was more like this fight is taking forever. Because I was mostly focused on making sure his minions were not respawning. So the only way I could hurt the actual Red Rider is using the physical attacks. So my magic attacks were almost useless.
Ooh.
So it was just a battle of attrition. Now, wasn't yesterday, it was Sunday. Pale Rider on Sunday, which I'm pretty sure was death because he had the scythe. The first attempt was an absolute disaster. He had 2 skulls with the snakes going through him called Loa. And immediately, from the very start, I was down because they cast Debilitate on me. and I had nothing I could do to get rid of it.
Oh,
so I was like, I gotta take care of these skulls immediately, and it just wasn't happening. In my first attempt, they casted Debilitate on me like 5 times. At that point, it was the kiss of death. So I was just slowly... Actually, not even slowly. I died in like 5 turns. It was bad. The second time, I was able to take care of the skulls each turn, and it wasn't nearly as hard. I had a pretty good strategy then, and they weren't null to shock or wind, so not too bad. I was actually surprised how much easier the fiends were, especially the horsemen. Like, 2 of them I took care of with, like, without a sweat. Like, I thought Hellbiker and the skeleton monk who I had in my party, I thought they were harder. And of course Matador, he's always hard. So I got 3 menorahs left, which are 3 fiends. One of them I'm working towards right now. Rido has 1 of them. And then when I get to the next area, I've got Mother Harlot and Trumpeter. Trumpeter, specifically, I think is going to be a pain.
Oh, yeah.
He has this gimmick. Every 8 turns, he will either heal or kill. And he'll go back and forth between them. So he can kill a party member of yours, and if you do not have a party member to heal for him, he will heal himself fully. Which is like thousands of HP, which would get very frustrating. Overall, I don't think the game's been very hard, though. I think it's harder in the early game.
You know, this is funny. When you first start out, like, if you die a couple times, you come across this little checkpoint where you see all the flasks in this chamber. There's a little tablet or a little book that you can inspect. It says Independent Legends, and it goes on to tell like other games like Hyper Light Drifter, Hollow Knight, Guacamelee, Curse of the Dead Gods. I don't know this one. Skull, Shovel Knight, Hotline Miami, Katana Zero, Risk of Rain, Terraria, Slay the Spire, and that was it. Like, they mentioned... It's kind of funny that they mentioned those games. I'm like... Just when I have Slay the Spire, but... Ooh. I don't know if I want to do that yet, or not. Like, I've heard some people talk about it. And that might be a little bit hard for my taste. It's card-based.
Yeah, I know that game can get pretty brutal. I don't know if they're always talking about like a hard mode, or I know there's a permadeath mode that's brutal.
Yep, nope. I am not doing that mode if I ever do. That ain't happening. Oh, this also reminds me of something I just remembered. I heard this afternoon Ubisoft is not at E3 this year because they made a last.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. E3 is dead.
Yep. You're not the only one thinking that because they're most likely the biggest contender, and now they're just like, nah, we're just gonna make a live stream out of it.
I think I heard Sega's pulling out too.
Are you serious? Sega's out too? Oh wow. What's gonna be left? Like Bandai and like
Capcom hasn't said anything, I don't think, but they can easily just do their own show.
That's true. I would see this would be the last year for E3, honestly.
I don't know how they don't just cancel it.
Like, the only ones I haven't heard, like, they've said Konami might be there this year. Surprisingly, so.
Huh, the one company that usually doesn't care about video games.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of ironic.
I know. And yet, they're wanting to be there.
I know there's that rumor that Silent Hill 2 is practically done. Bloober Team says that's false.
To be honest, I would like to see it come out this year, but I doubt it. But I can say that again because since they have that stupid wish page up for PlayStation. Give me that. Was there anything else I could never look at during the week? Let me try to see if I remember. Do you have something for me? Nope. What, dog? What do you want? Double cross. Yeah, we'll do a random melee weapon. Oh gosh, what was it? Oh, I completely forgot about that. They did talk about, Sega talked about their mobile Persona 5 game. Or at least they showed who the characters were.
It's a shame it's mobile.
I'd be interested at it too, but I don't want to... You haven't really gave what's gonna be, like, whether it's gonna be like a gacha or if it's actually gonna be a actual game that's just exclusive for mobile. And get this, one of the personas, I think they named it Styx. STYX. I think I read was one of the names. Apparently. What is that? Ow. And yet they say they call them Persona 2? Weirdly enough, too. There was a detail on that, too. They haven't really given a clarification of what that is.
Oh, I must be pretty close to Rido. Yep, there he is.
Time
this
to
whole
let
Kalpa is pretty much all about Rido or Dante. It's extremely easy to get around this Kalpa.
No! Dang it. Yeah, this is gonna be definitely my other Hades role. And this might be a little bit more difficult than what I did the last time. Ooh. I get a quick bow? Interesting. Oh.
This ought to be fun.
Wait.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he shoots at me too? I didn't remember that part. Nothing like a friendly game of tag.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. You could actually customize your character. Not with quirks, but the outfits. Like, you could get different outfits for him. me see that.
No, stay away from me.
I actually like this outfit. Let me see this.
Ow. He shot me. He's shooting at me.
An exotic.
I should be able to get to the switch. Ah, too slow. I think there's like 2 or 3 floors where you gotta run away from him.
That's funny. You get a Santa outfit that says Reverse Burglar's Outfit. The legendary outfit of an ethereal creature that illegally enters people's homes and leave random objects there. That's what the description says for the Santa outfit.
Oh, he caught me. Yeah, can you not kill my demon? That would be nice.
Do it.
I can't retreat. Oh, I didn't know that.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna have to beat him up a little bit.
Wait, what's this? What is this? Is this a training area?
The music for his battles is awesome. Oh, he ran away.
Oh, this is the training room. Sweet. Free mutations available. Oh, you can. That's actually pretty cool. They actually give you a training room and a tailor outfit. Like, I'm just rocking this blue and white outfit now.
Okay, that floor wasn't that bad. This one's probably much worse. Where is he at?
Now, can I save my outfit if I die? That'll be a good question. Give me that scroll power. Give me that. Didn't you say the second pensive warrior was a little bit difficult? Just
I said he was more difficult than the first, which he was.
it surprised me that I took him out with one go.
Yeah, I noticed you didn't have any problems. Another one.
Like, I just realized, like, oh, the only thing that was different was that he was throwing bolts at me. That was it. That was the new thing that he did, other than just, I think, a slam attack, I guess? That was new?
Oh yeah, that was different. I can't remember what I did with that. I know it kind of looked like it was glowing, but I'm not sure if hitting it with a certain type of magic would have done anything.
I probably bet you could have used Protego and just avoided that too.
There were those projectiles that target you. You can Protego those and it'll stupefy the big guy. Well, I noticed you always have like the perfect timing dodging that projectile from the first boss too. It's like, how do you dodge so perfectly? It's not supposed to be that easy.
That's how I get my luck, I guess. Well, I haven't really gotten for like I'm getting towards the third trial, which I probably wouldn't have so much trouble with it. It's just a matter of getting it.
You seriously move around Rido like he's a fucking zombie from Resident Evil. That's literally the strategy. Or if he's Mr. X.
X gonna give it to you. That's for damn sure.
I thought about streaming this bar, but now that I know what to do, it's not really that exciting.
Streaming or recording it?
Yeah, recording, pretty much.
Because I know you've only recorded bits of it. That's it. Don't remember if you
might record the boss battle. Let's see if he gives me any trouble. Let's see.
Nope. Should give me.
Oh. He guards the way out, and you have to get so close to him to make him follow you, and I always feel like he's about to get me. He was like a foot from me. I think that's it. I think once I go down here, it's the boss battle. That's a really short Kalpa, actually. I hate this ghost here. It's like, hey, would you like to rest for 500 Maka when I got like 70,000 Maka? You're like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. If you do that, you get teleported out of the dungeon and they steal like 10,000. So it's only a good idea if you really need to get the hell out of there.
Is this gonna be a wise idea? Probably not.
Well, I got plenty of HP. Feeling good about it. Here we go, boss battle. The first time you face him or Dante is legitimately one of the hardest bosses in the game. His gun attack is called the Boogie Woogie.
It's okay, Jujutsu Kaisen, we don't need to have that again. I don't remember this added any more information about Jujutsu Kaisen lately.
Don't know anything about it.
I haven't heard anything about it for a while.
Keep that evasion up.
Give me that. Really?
Good crit there.
Ow. Oh, come on.
Oh no, he's gonna do the crit. Yep. No, 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 no. Aww. Shit.
Do I still keep...
took out my Deizaju.
I still keep my outfit. Nice.
I'll use my bead of life. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Alright, I wanted a battle. This is a battle.
Yes, dog. I don't have anything for you. That's what you're thinking.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
Huh? Oh, they already give you the infantry build. Okay. Nice.
He's on the final phase. Come on, try and stay alive. Oh, what was that? Oh, he didn't crit. When he does his Yoshitsune move, he almost always crits, which gives him another attack. That's pretty big. Got him!
Well, that didn't take you as long as it should have, shouldn't it?
Yeah. I think it's just because my magic stat is just so high up that when I do damage, I do a lot. Yeah, I know, it's not like frickin' Persona boss battles where I'm at it for like 40 minutes. That's what I want. Makakaja. I looked up what happens in hard mode. Enemies do double damage in hard mode.
Yeah, nope.
And items cost 3 times more. So, yeah. I don't know if there's a New Game Plus.
I don't think
that
so.
Probably would make it easier, but...
Probably not.
I thought items already were expensive in this game.
Tell that to me in Hogwarts Legacy anymore.
fast. Hasn't even been an hour since Anthony left the party and I'm already done with the third Kalpa.
It's sort of funny though too. Like, I was just thinking about, or I was looking at how much more, like percentage-wise, I'm just about done. Like, I was already looking at like I want to say. For Hogwarts Legacy, it was saying like I have 75% done, like to go left. So I'm like, holy cow, I don't have much more left then, do I?
Especially if you ignore some of your character quests in the winter. I didn't 100% complete Poppy Sweetings before I did the final mission. But if you want Avada Kedavra, you're going to want to get to the end of Sebastian's. Especially if you hate trolls.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Because those are like bullet sponge.
Yeah, apparently they have some sort of weakness, but I don't know what it is. Oh, you got the transformation spell, by the way. That's probably the best cursed spell in the game.
Oh, what?
Because you turn any enemy into an explosive barrel, so that's an automatic kill for that. Well, any normal enemy, I think. And then you throw it at someone else, and that almost kills them, too.
So, double KO, pretty much.
Depends on the enemy, but does a lot.
It gave me the trophy for it, too, for getting all the spells, so...
Yeah, same for me.
Because I didn't do the Crucio Curse, so...
So you decided not to learn it?
Nope.
Huh. Sometimes Imperio is really fun to use.
I don't know where you would learn Imperio, though. That's the one thing I haven't...
It's during Sebastian's quest line. They're all during Sebastian's quest line.
Like, I didn't see it. I'm like, where is Imperial? I didn't see it. Like, I only saw Crucio, and that was it.
So you can mind control pretty much any enemy in the game. It's fun to like mind control a troll, and they'll just wipe the floor with all the normal enemies. Or sometimes there's like really annoying spiders, so I'll mind control one of them, so they'll like fight each other. So one of them might get killed, or they'll both have a lot less health.
Like, I just haven't found it yet because of the fact, like, I'm still in the middle of his quest line, so... Like, I think I'm getting ready... Like, we already got the scriptum, but I'm pretty sure he's going out of his way during the first... This is like my first time doing it during the winter term, so I'm pretty sure he's read the book. He's read the book, and now I'm just about to do his first quest after reading it. So I'm not sure if that'll be the Imperial Curse or not. Once I get to that point. And that'll probably take me 5 minutes, didn't it? Oh.
Oh, crap, I forgot to stop recording. I wouldn't have to cut a lot of that out.
A lot. Ooh, treasure chest. Gimme. Tonic. Oh no. Of course I'd fall into one of those stupid pits. Oh no. What's down here? Ah. I'll take that. Oh, good lord. They give me a lot of health.
This fourth Kalpa is where I got stumped on my last playthrough. For like a need a guide for it. I want to get to the end so I can punch Lucifer in the face.
No! Gimme. Man, that. Oh no.
I think I can die here.
No, I don't want to hear. Wait, what? No, shoot. So much for that run. Oh well. Oh yeah, I did get that. Let's get here, folks. I think that's gonna do it for tonight's stream of Dead Cells. So I am enjoying it, being that this is like a Castlevania-like roguelike. So may see this again. So hopefully you guys will be tuning in for that. But, tomorrow's stream will be Sleeping Dogs, so we'll be continuing that series, and then we'll be also on Thursday. Both of these are at 8 p.m. so hopefully you guys will be tuning in for those. But Thursday stream will be AI the Somnolium Files Nirvana Initiative, so hopefully it'll be coming in for those streams. But other than that, hope you guys have a great evening, have a great morning, have a great afternoon, whatever. Please do subscribe to the channel if you do want to see more Dead Cells content like this. Please do leave a like down below, leave a like and leave a comment down below in the comment section below. Please do share the streams with your friends and your family, and hit the notification bell for when I am live. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow with sleeping dogs. So, see ya.